Hey everyone, that was the concert calendar. Don't forget, check it out every day right here at Killington After Dark, 5 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Speaking of checking things out on KTV, you know, we got great programming besides our most favorite show, which is Killington After Dark. We've got Bettina in the morning, Killington Today. Every weekend morning, it's live, 7:30 to 9:30, and we also do a show called Explore Killington, which fills you in on you know, all the cool stuff that happens not only in the winter here, but all season long. It's you know, it is a 4-season resort. There's a lot of stuff going on up here.
It is a 4-season resort, and oddly enough, we live in New England, and there are 4 seasons. Do the math. Do the math. Do the math.
Now,
Pretty cool for you, huh? 100% coverage is what Slotto was saying. Our programming is off the charts. Of course, also that they can check us out on Channel 14. But if you don't have the luxury of checking us out on Channel 14, YouTube. Zzz, that's where you come in, Corey. Facebook. Zzz, that's where you come in, Corey. Check us out, because you can also watch all of your viewing pleasure and episodes from years past, which are classic gems.
They are, and we love throwing out the Killington. I got to give kudos to Steve, our editor, who throws in those Killington classic pieces.
That's right,
so
Steve, and we are following the script to the T tonight. And I'd like to point out rule number 5, my personal favorite, and that's what everyone here on this team tonight is executing to the T.
This is true, Steve. As a matter of fact, we're gonna have so much of that number 5 that we're probably have to turn the camera off because we can't even show it.
That's right.
Callie, listen, we got to get inside because there's a lot of action going on, and I understand you got some college buddies. You're gonna hook up with them in just a couple minutes, right?
Well, yeah.
Huh? Yeah. They're getting primed and ready to go on show. Is it a secret? What is it?
Choice of vernacular. But yeah, we're going to go inside and meet up with them. And we're also, I'm going to slide on behind the bar and check out Mr. Bobby has a drink of the week, which is victorious.
And I am going to talk to DJ Tony Capone. We dragged him out of the DJ booth for a little quick interview in between the things that he does here. So a lot of good stuff coming your way. Don't touch that dial, as I like to say. Slato and Callie are going to come right back after this.
Small steps in the parking lot.
Pitter patter.
Let me tell you, son, that's his own hair. That little punk has got his own jet airplane. That little sucker, he's a millionaire.
That guy.
We haven't really seen much of him this year, have we?
No, we have not seen much.
But here he is.
That guy always manages to weasel his way in.
You know, he's all over the world, that guy.
He is.
And you know what? As much as you want to embrace him, he's just that guy.
Yeah, and there's one in every party.
Absolutely, but I mean, that guy that makes everybody else look good.
It does, and it makes it entertaining for everybody else.
Entertaining?
Something to talk about?
Absolutely something to talk about. Entertaining?
Something to talk about. Entertaining. You want to talk entertaining. By the way, this is Killington After Dark. I'm Callie. We made it down here to the Outback. And entertaining was UConn's victorious win over Syracuse tonight. UConn, woo!
You know, I don't think we have the time to push your little college basketball propaganda here at the Outback. I know that we have a lot of UConn fans in town. I think it's unfortunate that you'd choose to go right after Mr. Slato's Achilles heel, being the big Syracuse fan that he is.
Listen, it's fair game. All is fair in sports. But it's not propaganda. What it is what happens is I'm so thirsty from my victory and my entertainment, I could actually use a drink.
So maybe something with a lot of orange juice is what you're saying.
Something with a lot of orange juice, because you know what? I've been killing oranges all day long in anticipation for tonight.
We certainly would not do that to the legions of Syracuse fans out there. You seem to be the type that just wants to rub a little salt into the wound. And I would have thought you were above that.
Listen,
my mistake.
Listen, I'm a good winner. I'm also a good loser. You have to be able to give a little, right?
Well, that's true in so much of life.
That's right. So this is the drink of the week, and you said that it does have some orange in it.
Well, it's going to have a little orange. I was actually just making that up. Our good friends from Hornitos Tequila are in town all weekend long. And tomorrow night, Saturday night, we're giving away that snowboard right there. Because as we've already decided, the Outback is the Cracker Jacks of the Killington Access Road. Come to the Outback, you walk away with a prize.
That's right, everybody's wins. It's good when you walk in, it's good when you leave, and you might get a free prize.
Now there are so many ways to enjoy tequila, but without a doubt, bartenders on this road gauge themselves on how good their margaritas are. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We don't have to dress it up. We don't have to put a lot of bells and whistles. We're just going to make a delicious, simple, straight to the point margarita.
Which isn't easy to do.
No, not at all. But a good start is some Hornitos Plata tequila. Just a nice white tequila, that great tequila flavor. Then, of course, a little Cointreau orange liqueur. Nice little helping of bar mix in there. You know, a little sour mix. And then just a little splash of orange juice that goes in there. Because you want it to be a big husky drink.
You do. You certainly do. Now, Bobby, I myself am actually a big tequila fan. I was actually conceived in Mexico, which I think has something to do with it. So this is a drink that will go very well with my taste of victory.
So, you know, many a conception has probably started with a nice big margarita.
That's right. It's what makes the world go round.
The key to a good margarita is that you gotta use a little fresh lime juice, and a lot of people don't shake it enough. You gotta give it a shake. You gotta let the flavors get together.
Okay.
Make sure you give it a nice spin, get everything together, and just right there. Some people like the salt, some people don't like the salt. I personally don't like the salt. But if you want it with salt here at the Outback, we'll make it however you want it.
That's right. You get what you want here at the Outback. That looks pretty delicious.
A nice Hornitos margarita is always a good way to make friends.
It's always a good way to make friends. And that's what everyone comes up here to do.
Make friends, ski hard, hot cheesy pizza, cold draft beer, and Hornitos margaritas.
Bobby, that looks delicious.
It is delicious, and we're going to find out as soon as that white light goes off.
Well, you know what then? It's about that time. But come down to the Outback. Try the Hornitos tequila. Win the Hornitos snowboard. And be friends with the Outback on Facebook.
Absolutely. Jack Outback needs all the friends he can get.
Yep, remember, 2 straws, always better than 1. Stay tuned.
That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free.